feel like you're stuck in the same loop, surrounded by chaos, unable to find peace? Here's the truth. Sometimes, the only way to truly transform your life is to disappear not physically, but mentally, emotionally, and from the distractions holding you back. Life can be overwhelming. We're constantly bombarded by noise, expectations, and distractions that pull us away from who we really are. But what if you could step away? What if you could silence the chaos and create a life that's calm, purposeful, and deeply fulfilling? The ancient Stoics mastered the art of inner transformation, and today, I'm going to show you how their teachings can help you disappear from the noise and find clarity, strength, and peace. Let's get into it. We live in a world that thrives on noise. Social media, constant notifications, endless comparisons. It's a recipe for mental exhaustion. And the more connected we are, the more disconnected we feel from ourselves. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Maybe you felt it, that nagging sense that you're just drifting through life, reacting to everything around you but never truly in control. You feel stuck, overwhelmed, and unable to focus on what really matters. The problem isn't you. The problem is the world you've been conditioned to live in. The ancient Stoics faced chaos too. Rome was a place of political turmoil, social pressure, and constant uncertainty. Yet philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus found a way to rise above it all. Their solution? Disappear from the distractions and focus on what you can control. Here, as the hard truth. Transformation doesn't happen in the spotlight. It happens in the quiet, in the moments when you step back from the noise and decide to rewrite your story. The Stoics teach us that we don't need to disappear physically to transform. What we need is to detach from what doesn't serve us and reconnect with what does. But how do you do that? How do you disappear in a world that demands your constant attention? That's exactly what we're going to explore. Step 1. Understand what disappearing really means. When we talk about disappearing, we're not talking about running away or hiding. Disappearing, in the Stoic sense, means retreating inward, disconnecting from the noise of the world so you can reconnect with your inner self. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, often wrote about finding peace within. In his meditations, he said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This isn't about abandoning your responsibilities or cutting ties with the people you care about. It's about creating mental and emotional boundaries that protect your energy and allow you to focus on what truly matters. The idea of an inward retreat has profound implications. In today's hyper-connected world, it might feel impossible to step back. But consider this: every notification you ignore, every piece of unnecessary drama you step away from is a victory for your peace of mind. The Stoics understood that true freedom begins with mastering your inner world. Practical advice: start small. Dedicate just 10 minutes a day to silence. No phone, no distractions. Use this time to reflect, journal, or simply sit with your thoughts. You'll be amazed at how much clarity comes from just a few moments of intentional stillness. Over time, expand this practice to create a daily ritual that anchors you. Step 2. Let go of external validation. One of the biggest obstacles to disappearing is our addiction to approval. We're constantly seeking validation from others, whether it's likes on a post, praise at work, or even just a nod of approval from friends and family. The Stoics teach us that true freedom comes when we stop caring about what others think and start living according to our own values. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This isn't about being reckless or dismissive. It's about recognizing that you can't control how others perceive you, but you can control how you perceive yourself. Letting go of external validation is a process. It involves recognizing where your need for approval comes from. Is it insecurity? A fear of being left out? Once you identify the root, you can begin to shift your focus inward. Practical exercise. The next time you're tempted to seek validation, pause and ask yourself, am I doing this because it aligns with my values, or because I want approval? If it's the latter, take a step back and refocus. Over time, practice saying no to things that drain your energy but offer little real value. Step 3. Simplify your life. We often underestimate the power of simplicity. The Stoics believed that a simple life is a peaceful life. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Simplifying doesn't mean giving up everything you own. It means cutting out the unnecessary distractions that clutter your mind and drain your energy. This could be physical clutter, like possessions you don't need, or mental clutter, like toxic relationships or time-wasting habits. Modern life often ties success to accumulation, more possessions, more achievements, more followers. But the Stoics challenge us to redefine success. What if success isn't about having more, but about needing less? What if it's about finding joy in the essentials and letting go of the rest? Practical advice. Do an inventory of your life. What adds value and what doesn't? Commit to letting go of just one thing this week that no longer serves you. It could be an old grudge, a toxic friendship, or even an app that consumes too much of your time. Decluttering your mental and physical space creates room for what truly matters. Step 4. Focus on what you can control. The Stoics were masters of distinguishing between what they could and couldn't control. Epictetus's dichotomy of control is one of the most powerful tools for inner peace. He said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." When you focus on what you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your attitude, you free yourself from the anxiety of trying to manage the uncontrollable. This mindset isn't about passivity. It's about channeling your energy into areas where it can have the most impact. Think about how much time we waste worrying about things beyond our control. The weather, other people's opinions, the outcome of events we can't influence. The Stoics teach us to let go of this mental burden and focus on the present moment. Practical exercise. The next time you feel overwhelmed, write down everything that's on your mind. Then divide it into 2 lists, things you can control and things you can't. Focus only on the first list. Let the rest go. This simple exercise can dramatically reduce stress and increase clarity. Step 5. Embrace the power of solitude. Solitude isn't loneliness. It's a space for self-discovery and growth. The Stoics often sought solitude to reflect and strengthen their inner resilience. Marcus Aurelius, despite being surrounded by advisors and soldiers, found time to retreat into himself. The modern world often equates being alone with being isolated or unwanted. But the Stoics saw solitude as an opportunity. It's a chance to step back, evaluate your path, and make intentional choices about your future. When you embrace solitude, you reclaim your power. Practical advice: make solitude a habit. This could mean taking a walk without your phone, spending an afternoon reading, or journaling about your thoughts and feelings. Use this time to reconnect with your goals and values. Start with 15 minutes a day and gradually increase it as you become more comfortable with your own company. Here is the turning point. Disappearing isn't about escaping life, it's about mastering it. When you step away from the noise, you're not running away. You're giving yourself the space to grow, to reflect, and to become stronger. The Stoics teach us that transformation begins within. When you silence the chaos and focus on what truly matters, you don't just survive, you thrive. The world doesn't change, but your perspective does. And that changes everything. Let's recap. To disappear and transform your life, you need to retreat inward and find peace within yourself. Let go of the need for external validation. Simplify your life by cutting out what doesn't serve you. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Embrace solitude as a tool for growth and self-discovery. The Stoics have shown us that the path to transformation isn't easy, but it's worth it. When you disappear from the distractions and reconnect with your true self, you gain clarity, strength, and a sense of purpose that no external chaos can shake. Remember, the journey begins with a single step. Take that step today. Simplify one area of your life. Spend 5 minutes in silence. Let go of one fear or expectation, and watch how everything starts to shift. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom to help you master your mind and transform your life.